Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Penny, and if you remember, we're playing Thief Gold. And we just finished getting the sword from Constantine's mansion. It was a pretty wild ride. We went into some space-time shenanigans that are very difficult to explain. And I'm sure Garrett, our protagonist, is just absolutely confused as to how this mansion was even built in the first place and how it's being maintained by the servants and guards who are able to get into places where he struggled to sneak by, and there were no obvious routes to get anywhere. But honestly, we're left with a lot of questions, and if you remember, we were hired by Victoria, a name that we've seen pop up a few times before in some of the text. And it feels like right now that we're getting pulled into some sort of conspiracy. The fact that we're being hired by this name that we've seen before mentioned by these other crime wardens, and the fact that we're dealing with some truly powerful people, we're definitely right on the edge, right on the brink of falling into some kind of rabbit hole. And well, we're about to take that leap in. And this next cutscene, there are a few cutscenes in the Thief games that are very, very intricate and well done, more so than the typical sepia-toned intro cutscenes to each mission. There are some big story plot cutscenes that are just beautifully hand painted, and sort of mix sort of traditional animation with this sort of silhouetted full motion video with like real life actor sort of situation. So we're about to see some of it, and it's truly wonderful. And this next cutscene, I remember, not only finally pushes us into the main story at large, but it's also just stunning to behold. And to this day, the Thief cutscenes are just truly a masterclass in how 2D animation is still very much underrated, I think, in video games. So let's get right into it.
Garrett, it's Victoria. I trust you made it back alive. You've done well, Garrett. Come with me and bring the sword. There is someone you have to meet. It's time for the payment you've been promised.
Yes.
A refreshment, Mr. Garrett. I'm in the possession of a superior brandy that has the most restorative effect.
I prefer my payment in cash, not liquor, Mr.
My apologies. I've been watching you, Mr. Garrett, so closely, in fact, that I'm afraid I'd forgotten we haven't actually met yet. I am Constantine.
All this time I thought you were gonna pay me. You brought me here to kill me?
But you have it all wrong, Mr. Garrett. Would it surprise you to know that it was I who hired you to steal my own sword? Yes. You see, Victoria and I are...
Old associates.
Yes. You were being tested, do you understand? And I must say, you more than live up to your reputation. You are quite an extraordinary thief.
Testing me? What is it you want from me, Constantine?
I am a collector, Mr. Garrett, but there are some items that are not available for purchase. They must must be acquired using other means. In this case, the item in question would be best acquired by thieving. Not simple thieving. No. I need an artist like yourself.
What exactly is this item?
It is the gemstone called the Eye. For its unusual
Appearance.
yes. Kept hidden in the sealed cathedral deep inside the halls of the scum Hammerites. Oh, but forgive me. You are, possibly, friendly with the Order of the Hammer.
No. Fanatics make unreliable friends.
Excellent. I am prepared to offer you quite a sum. 100,000 upon receipt of the Eye.
I don't see how I can refuse such an offer.
Marvelous. Victoria can fill you in on all the particulars. And Mr. Garrett, the sword, keep it. You have earned it, but also, I believe you'll find it useful in your quest.
The eye that Constantine wants is in the abandoned cathedral of the Hammerites. The cathedral is located in a section of the city that was deserted years ago, after some kind of catastrophe. I've heard stories of the incident. Most are wild rumors about hordes of zombies and raging fires. Now that part of the city is walled off, and no one's allowed to go in. Not that many people would dare to in the first place. Maps of the area are easy to find in attics and old trunks, but like all of them, the one I've got is over 50 years old. I'll make my way through the ruins to the Hammerite Cathedral, and find a way inside. Once I get inside the cathedral, I'll have to locate the eye. Something tells me that this is not going to be easy, but for the amount I'm getting paid, I'm willing to take some serious risks.
Okay, so we have to find the haunted cathedral, find a way to get inside, steal the eye. They'll tell us what other valuables we need to steal. Something called the Serpentile Torque is reputed to be somewhere in these ruins. Find it, okay? So some special loot we need to find, and then get out with our skin, hopefully intact. That was a lot that kind of got dumped on us in two separate cutscenes there. So Constantine knows who we are and hired us to steal his own sword. So that easily could have been some kind of trap. But it also makes us think, like, did he know what he was doing? Like, could he have put in more guards in his mansion to make it even tougher? Did he go easy on us, or did he go as hard as he could? Did he truly want to test our skills, or is he toying with us somehow? All the stuff that we've learned so far through the various books and scrolls of Victoria have been very vague. Let's just say that. She seems to be as difficult to pin down as this Constantine fellow. But they both certainly seem earnest to get this eye. The various motifs in that first cutscene, the various vines that were not just inlaid on the carpet, but seemed to be growing out of it and wrapping around the chair. The plant life that was coming out of that brandy that he served us. The initial stained glass of the hanged man and his hate of the Hammerites. Like this man definitely seems very edgy and goth and and very in tune with magic. If it wasn't obvious by his mansion that he had built, so his collection of various items is probably already hugely impressive and probably already contains some serious relics of power. So the fact that he's asking us to go get it means, sort of, to me, it means two things. One, he knows that we can get it, but then also two, in my opinion, he's willing to risk somebody else to do it for him. So the whole idea of payment upon receipt, like, there's no real skin off of his back. He the only thing he really lost, other than, the guards that we murdered, but those are easily bought back with more of the raw gold that he apparently has. He has very little at stake here. For us, we're putting our lives on the line to go into this walled sector of the city. And another interesting thing, segueing into that, is the fact that Garrett mentions that the map is a little over 50 years old, which means that it really wasn't super long ago that this cataclysmic event happened. The fact that all he really knows is hearsay and wild stories for an event that happened probably, if the map is sort of like the last up-to-date map that they had was 50-ish years ago, I would surmise that means it happened roughly that long ago, right? And the idea that an entire section of the city could be lost, and with it the truth of what happened, is kind of impressive. It makes you think, like, was there possibly some kind of cover-up? Was there some sort of war of propaganda being leveraged by the various wardens or the various Hammerite groups in the city to try to placate the people? Was it just so much misinformation getting out of hand that even Garrett, who's great at finding secrets, even he can't figure out what the truth is in this situation? And really, I think the only way that we're going to learn what happened during this cataclysmic event of walking dead and raging fires is by going into this sector of the city to find the eye. So we're not only going to be learning backstory about this city, but we're going to be learning more about these, strange, occult, magical things that exist in this world. We have this eye. It's just called the eye. I love that things in this game usually just have very simple names. You just have the city, the eye. It's not flowery. It's not over the top. It almost has this feel of sort of like in some like older cyberpunk stories. They usually give stuff names like that. Like, they never call it some big, long, fanciful, flowery name. They give it a very simple, snappy name, and it never feels like there's an official term for anything. Everything is known by aliases and monikers and euphemisms, where even something well known like the city has no true name anymore. It makes you wonder how much of the stuff that we've been learning is possibly some kind of facade in the first place. Is Garrett his real name? Is Constantine and Victoria, is that their real names? What's hidden underneath this sort of, again, like this facade that we see. I mean, we see the facade of Lord Bafford in the first mission, of his outward display of wealth, but then you read his ledgers, and he's this sniveling man trying to beg Ramirez for assistance and whatever's happening with that. What was the person's name? Drekboon or whatever. Drekboon and Ginny or something. There was some sort of embezzling or skimming off the tops or something like that happening, and you have this you have this outward display of wealth, but very quickly we were able to find this sniveling, almost cowardly man who's only holding on to power because he has that wealth, and truly wealth is power, both in this game and in the real world. So it's our job not just to steal loot, obviously, not just our job to make rent, but also just to start peeling back these layers of the city and its lore, and finding out the truth of all these different gangs and societies and plots. So I think the fact that we're heading into this destroyed sector of the city where there has been no real attempt to cover it up, other than the fact that it's been walled off. That the walling off, that is their cover up, that is their facade. But once we're past that, once we enter this old quarter and we enter this destroyed area, there's not going to be a whole lot holding us back from learning the truth. So it's a game of not just stealing money, but stealing the sort of the mask that is hiding the true motives of a lot of people. And again, this is where the true meat of the game really starts. It sort of had this own mini plot in the beginning of okay, we deal with Lord Bafford, we go to sell the scepter, we can't because Cuddy dies. Okay, well, Cuddy at least tells us about the horn. Okay, we get the horn, sell the horn, now we have lockpicks, but then the guy who sells us the lockpicks gets killed, and then we track the killers, deal with Ramirez, and then based on that, Victoria's like, hey, this guy's pretty good, so let's scope him out and use him as our pawn in getting the eye. So even though Garrett is an independent, he's not shackled by any of the wardens, and he's not part of any sort of gang or organization. He still is sort of doing his best to not get dragged into anything. It's like the first thing that he really does on his own volition is go after the Lord Bafford's manor and get his scepter, and everything after that is kind of, in a little bit of a way, reactionary. He's still making the choice to go and save Cuddy, the choice to go and follow the assassins. He could have easily just been like, well, I'm just going to lay low and find another fence, or I'm going to lay low and hope that the assassins believe that I'm dead. So he's still moving the plot along himself. He's still pushing it forward, but you can definitely tell even early on that he's kind of getting dragged into things. Things are happening that are kind of out of his control, and this is sort of a big culmination of that, because hey, rent exists, the cost of living exists, and if somebody offered you 100,000 gold coins in offer to do something kind of dangerous, I feel like a lot of people would say yes. So he's being dragged in just by the fact that life is a thing and survival is a thing. So it's not that he doesn't have morals, it's that he's being dragged into things because he's, I mean, as he said in the very, very, very beginning cutscene of the game, he was just a kid doing whatever he could to stop from starving to death. So I think this is a huge leap of danger for him, but it kind of makes sense, I think, in my eyes. You can kind of see that beneath it all, he's not evil, he's not cruel, he's just really, really just trying to survive in a very brutal city, and we're about to see the ruins of a truly brutal past of the city and unearth more of it. So let's get into it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Constantine's sword. Strange black sword seems to prevent foes from noticing that you have it drawn even when you're about to strike. So essentially, our old sword before would make us more noticeable. It would increase our light level of our light gem. This one does not, and even when you're about to strike, it means that enemies are less likely. Like if you went up to a neutral NPC before that didn't really care about you, and then you raised your sword, they'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, what's going on?" I believe now this one has like a lowered like aggro score or something like that, so they're less likely to care about the fact that you're carrying it. Let's see. An acquaintance is willing to sell you some pages from a journal that he claimed belonged to a long ago fighter of the undead. Well, first let's get some more holy water and more water arrows. We have 5 rope arrows, that's more than enough. Let's get 2 healing potions. Should be good on mines. I know flash bombs are excellent against the undead. 50 broadhead arrows is more than enough. We don't need more than that. 5 noise. You can pick up noisemakers when you're done with them, so that's already pretty good. Let's just fill ourselves up on this. Well, let's hold on. Actually, before I actually do any of that, let's buy the tip, and then you scroll to it. Let's read it. Okay. Those who fight undead fall into 2 groups, the resourceful and the slain. The well-prepared knight will arm himself well with holy water. However, a more convenient tactic, as well as one much less taxing on the purse, is to take advantage of the zombies' antipathy for all living creatures, and look to other convenient targets to divert a pursuer. Excerpt from the Journals of Morgan, declared anathema by the Smith in Exile. I think what that basically is saying is, if there are other living creatures in the area, undead are more likely to attack them than you. So if you can lure zombies into other enemies, they'll start ignoring you and go after the other enemies, which is useful. But let's do a quick restart so we can actually purchase what we wanted. We got holy water, got all the arrows, 2 healing potions, and then as many flash bombs as we could get. And that's basically all we can manage to buy. So now we start. Okay. And we save. Whoops. Let's spell mission correctly. There we go. Already there's a readable on the ground. Let's pick it up. Department of Public Works, work order. The power grid control box for the neighborhood around Southern Rubin Street is located inside a residence. It should be in a public workstation like all other power grid control boxes. We may need to build a new maintenance cell in that neighborhood. If so, be sure to contact the Census Bureau so they can update the map. It is important that all public workstations be marked on the map with the gear icon, but we haven't been vigilant enough about this. Okay. So there's 2 gear icons here, so there are some maintenance stations, I guess. And as you can see, this map is a little rough, but let's see. We've got Rubin Street, DePerin Street, okay, Cathedral Street, Alldale Street, Market Street, and I guess, yeah, we have some landmarks we can look for. So presumably there's like a tavern here, some kind of graveyard over here, and I'm guessing over here in the top right corner is our goal. But we are all the way down over here in Rubin Street. There's crossed swords. I'm guessing That could mean like a barracks or military installation. I don't know. Turn the lights off for now. Oh yeah, cross swords, or a hammer and a sword. Yendros, I'm guessing that's a capital I. The city council is deeply grateful for the efforts of your men in the emergency construction of this great wall, which now begins to shield us from the dangers behind it. We know of the hours of back-breaking labor you have already given us, but regret that we cannot yet allow you any rest, as the work is of greatest urgency. You have our deepest sympathies at the loss of your workers Barton and Aiden to the zombies, but you must know that your men number among the Legion lost to this evil. As we regain our city with the undead put down and the wounded given succor, we have freed a watch of the guard to accompany your men as they finish, so do not let fear stop your efforts. The city counts on you. Do not fail us in your hour of need. Lord Whitsimon. Okay. So they can I jump up here? Not quite. Can I climb on this? So they oh, there we go. Oh, potion. Oh, I'm weirdly stuck in the geometry. So they hired crews to quickly erect a wall. I wonder how they managed to do it, if there were undead raging in the streets, how they were able to hold them back and not be horribly murdered. Losing only 2 workers during a zombie invasion sounds quite impressive. Ooh, extra flash bombs. Awesome. Landmines. Extra awesome. Okay, yeah, this must have been some sort of armory or barracks, judging by the sign and the crossed weapons. Okay. It's all overgrown. Very quiet. Just a low whistling hum of either wind or... Oh. That's a zombie. It makes me wonder, like, how long would you have to wait for a zombie invasion to be truly over? Ooh, that's creepy. Okay. Don't like that. What sort of insect man? I was gonna say, assuming that zombies are rotting. Okay, very noisy when you knock them out. That's cool. Assuming zombies are rotting, there would be a point, right, where a zombie would just cease to function. So, how long would you have to wait after a zombie apocalypse or a zombie invasion for it to be safe to return? You have to probably go on the arrows, noisemaker arrows. That's excellent, excellent. You have to wait for probably the worst, assuming the worst, because I know, like, rates of decomposition vary depending on weather conditions, and like what happens if a zombie is like stuck in a walk-in freezer or something like that. Then it's gonna decompose super slowly compared to, you know, some zombie like in a very damp, moist like jungle or something, where it's gonna be, you know, falling apart within like a week or two. So it's like, is this place condemned forever, or will there ever be people living here again? Ooh. Somebody's chanting something in the... In like... It was like pagan speak that we saw. So, oh! Okay. That was really lucky on our part. Like I say, the subtitles were showing somebody chanting like the pagan scripts that we had seen earlier from opening cutscenes. God, these things sound like me in the morning. At least it's safe down here. Relatively. Hello? Anybody home? Does it count as breaking and entering if people are dead? Ooh, breath potion. We haven't gotten one of those before. Don't think too hard about how that works. You drink a fluid and it makes you able to breathe better. Yeah, don't think about it. Oh, I've broken the boundary of the game on accident. Yeah, it's a super simple potion. You drink it, you have more breath. Yes, hello. Oh, the little tippy taps when he can't get to me. That's why I hate hurting Burricks. Now that's the question. I remember reading that Burricks, at least when Ramirez had his pet Burricks, they only preferred live meals and not the taste of carrion. Oh boy. So, how do the Burricks deal with the undead? Do they eat the undead corpses? What do they feast on down here, you know? Okay. Okay. Oh. Cheese. Okay, we're... I heard something. Oh, spiders. Damn it. What? I hear something on fire. What is going on? Oh. One of those creepy flame men. Can I... Do swords hurt it? Can a sword hurt fire? Let's find out. Ow, okay, he's a quick one. Oh, can't seem to hurt him anymore. Okay. I'll just take that and leave. Sorry to bother you. Apologize that it's so dark, but welcome to the world of Thief. Shit. Okay, got him. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Oh, that's a spider. Or if I can get the zombies and spiders and burricks to all face off against each other. I bet the burricks and the spiders are chill with each other. Maybe. I mean, those are big spiders. They might... Ooh, creepy. Is there anyone to get up? I feel like if the spiders are big enough, what if they wove big enough webs to catch a burrick? But... let's not think about that, because I'm smaller than a burrick and I don't want to get caught in a web. Doesn't seem to be anywhere to go in this little canal here. Yeah. Yeah, it's following me. Figured. Is it still gonna... No, it's trying. It's trying. Ooh, money. Thank you. How much do we need to steal? $17.50. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is the area where I told you before where the subtitles can get a little nuts. I did go in and I found the subtitle files, and I found the one enemy that is super talkative, and I hopefully took care of the subtitles for that one. They don't have any important subtitles, just regular, you know, sitting around talking to one another. Not like plot important stuff. So it shouldn't be super important. In fact, these ghosts, these apparitions, their voices are so distorted that it's impressive that they have subtitles at all. I don't like that it keeps saying, bow to the woodsy lord and offer up your flesh eye so his eye of stone may see, man fool. Should be safe. Now I wonder if swords work on ghosts. That's a very smart question. Apparently it did. Awesome. Killed a ghost. Ooh. Warning. Great evil resides in this... The subtitles at the top. It's difficult to see. Let me move my screen into like a dark corner. Okay. Warning. Great evil resides in this place and no longer fit for men. That went away too quickly. So I'm trying to allow people to read at home. The doors are sealed to protect us from that which lies within. Do not remain here. Okay. Skull. It would seem the trick I tried to do did not work. I'm still seeing the subtitle text for these incredibly talkative creatures. Those are just bones. Fire arrows, excellent. Those are always good for the undead. So, is there a way in? Back door.
Comes a man to rescue me. Poor man. The keepers have sealed the door, and only they know how to open them. Cross you the bridge to the grotto of the keeper's temple. Stand you on the pedestal and illuminate
Okay, so I apologize for the subtitles for that spooky voice from the eye going off screen. I'm gonna have to go in again and see if I can get rid of these very talkative undead, so they don't spam the screen so much. But essentially, what he said was it just says follow the eye's directions in order to learn how to get into the cathedral. He said the keepers have the secrets of the talismans, and I have to enter their grotto. So that is a keeper symbol. A keyhole right there. That's the symbol of the keepers. So whatever knowledge they have is presumably in there. Wow, the spider got to the other side. Well, now he is dead. That sounds like a really dumb joke. Like, how did the chicken cross the road? But how did the spider cross the pond? I don't know, but now he's dead. Oh! I need you to... Oh, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. There we go. I keep missing its hitbox when I'm behind it. But I got it. Thankfully. Can I... Is there any reason to go up here? I see nothing. So no, not really. Ow. Stupid of me. I'm not loaded with health potions like last time. Oh, here we go. This looks like a keeper symbol. Here we go. Yep, another one right there. Health potion, thank you. Holy water. What about the statue? Ooh, is it? Did I see something behind him? No, it's just the texture. These doors? No. Just some plants. Is this a door? Yes, this is a door. It is an object. It has regular textured walls so you can't hit. But this is some kind of object, but the other one isn't. So that means that something is afoot here. I'm gonna go explore around some more. See if there's any notes or secrets that tell what's going on. Because I honestly haven't explored as much as I should around here. Let's see. What's in here? It's very dark. More zombies outside. I've surprisingly found... Oh, yep, the zombie and the Burrick are gonna have a go at it. The Burrick breath does not affect the zombies. I mean, how do you choke something that doesn't have lungs? Or working lungs, probably. Funny, I've seen more Burricks than I have zombies in this haunted area of the city. Ooh. Little tunnel through here. A little bit of cash. Tavern, I'm guessing. This here. Oh. One of those creepy buggers. Hate that. How do I get down safely? That's the question. Can I... Leaf pile looks bigger. Boop. Gotcha. Excellent. Thought he was going to see me for a second. Ooh. No, it's a skull. I thought it was a gold nugget or something. Random moss arrow. Thank you. Bones stuck in the drain. I will keep my breath potion ready just in case. I don't want myself to become another set of bones stuck in a drain pipe. Regain my breath. Go back down. Okay. Where is this? Okay, now we're over in this section here. Okay. I don't think we've explored over in this section yet. Burricks. I need to bop you in the head. I'm sorry. Oh, that's a zombie. Oh, that's bright. Okay, let's not do that. This is Deparin. Okay. I hear a ghost. I don't like that. Oh, that was the hole in the ground I saw way back when. Is this looks... Yeah, this is near the starting area, I think. These sort of houses in the beginning look familiar. Yeah, okay. This is one of the areas I jumped out from in the beginning. Keep looking around here though. I probably... Yeah, that's the one sign. I probably missed something. Probably missed a lot of things. I don't think I've been over here. Or if there's something up there. Nope. Get past this. Oh, it's just... Okay. What's back there? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, shush. You saw nothing, sir. I remember as a kid, the zombies creeped me the hell out. They still do, obviously. I know I'm keeping a pretty jovial outlook, but I want to make it perfectly clear. Oh, this looks creepy. This looks like this feels like a trap. I'm gonna save. I mean, come on. A thing out of a long hallway, single chest. Another breath potion, okay. Oh, okay. Not trapped. Useful. Very useful. But yeah, I've been a fan of this game ever since I was but a wee little child. But this is going to sound a little embarrassing, but I'll be fully upfront. I did not fully complete. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be up here. Yeah, I'm definitely not supposed to be up here. That's not supposed to happen. I did not fully complete this game without using the level skip cheat to get past the scary parts until I was like, I want to say 15 or 16 years old. Like, I am such a huge pansy when it comes to horror stuff. I've desensitized myself to this game over the years. The third game has some horror elements that still get me. But like other actual true full-on horror games, I just can't handle them. They are just too much for me. So it literally took me a huge portion of my life to get the guts to fully complete the game without using the level skip cheat. To skip levels like this, down in the Bone Hoard. For Crag's Cleft, when you had to go through the mines, I would just sort of blindly run and scream through it and hope I didn't die. But yeah, I'm just a pansy. I can't handle horror stuff. But thankfully, oh, what's up here? I heard something move. Oh, what's that up there? There's a ladder. Okay. Yeah, it took me a long time to fully appreciate this game. Oh, okay, arrows, awesome. They keep giving me breath potions. I don't need this many. I haven't drowned yet. Oh, I survived that, thankfully. So yeah, again, as a kid, they creeped me the hell out. Oh goodness. Their sounds, the motions that they make, just ugh. They really went all out in making them truly creepy. Okay. I am getting lost. Wonderful. Okay, well, this is the area where I was like, let me get back there, and there's nothing. Okay. Still this corner of the map. Let's head back over to the west. Surprised there hasn't been more little books and scrolls that we haven't found yet. I have little things for us to read about the lore. I don't think we've gone to this side of the canal yet. What's over here? Surprised the water isn't full of like muck and algae. Some kind of bridge. Oh, hate this. Don't like this. What the? I somehow grabbed him? I can highlight him and select him. I just picked up a man. And I dropped him in the river. That's a weird bug. I've never seen that before. And now he's wildly motioning to cast... Oh, okay, yeah, he did cast magic at me. Okay. He's throwing skulls at me. I like how he's surprisingly buoyant as well. When I dropped him in the water, he floated to the top. Okay, let's leave him there for a second. Just grabbed a... I've never seen that bug before. I just grabbed a ghost and just plunked him in the river. And he floats, so that obviously means he weighs the same as a duck. And thus is a witch. Are you done? Can we be done? Can I shoot you? Oh. Okay, so arrows do hurt him. And push him a little bit, which is kind of funny. The concept of a ghost that you can hit with arrows is kind of funny. I'm gonna use... I have 12 of these fire arrows. That worked. This... I bet I can hit the button. Yep. That's a cool thing I do like. The buttons and switches you can hit with arrows from afar. Which is a pretty neat little trick. I know in the Thief reboot, I know, don't talk about the Thief reboot, but in the Thief reboot, I do like that they added the blunt arrows specifically for that purpose. It's like they understood that people were gonna want to activate things from afar. Okay. Oh Jesus, not you. Stop it. Get down. Market Street. Okay, so we're over here. This looks familiar. Yeah, I remember that, the little hole in the thingy. Yeah, I think we briefly came out here for a second, and then... Jesus. Oh, there's more than one. I could tell at first just by the footsteps, and then now I can hear lots of groaning. Yeah, just keep on going. What's the other one? Yeah, one hit from behind is enough. If they're unalerted, that's enough to get them on the ground. This is just a light switch. Yeah, this is just the lights. Okay, I'm gonna have to take care of all these guys at once. You get up. Let's get you up. Come on. I know you want to get up. Yeah, come on. Wakey, wakey. Get up. Hello. They're taking a while to regain their health. If I drop this, boom. Another one. Then third. And then fourth. There we go. Yeah, flash bombs do damage the undead, thankfully. It takes a couple, but thankfully they do hurt them, which I appreciate. I guess they just don't like the concept of light or something. I can hear that flamey spirit dude is back. He must have respawned. They're infinite source of fire arrows, I guess, if you can manage to beat him up enough. I feel like there's like a graveyard. I want to see what that is. That definitely won't be a horrible, creepy part of the map at all. Oh, there's a spider. There's a ladder. Did I kill this spider? I don't remember it being in a well-lit room. Oh, no, that was me. I do remember this. Somehow I have to get... It's the bridge on the map. Oh, can I get up on that door? There's a door up there. Ah! Oops. You thought you could hide your doors from me. Okay. Keep down. No idea where I am. Presumably here, I guess, ish. Wow. Real estate here must have been really cheap. Look, I mean, just look at the view. Look at the view for this fancy house. Oh. Oh, classic. Key under the doormat. Love it. These bastards. I hate them. Number one, they're filling up the subtitles. Number two, they are the toughest enemy in the game. Period. They have tons of health. They're super fast. They do a lot of damage. They're fast not just in movement speed, like running and walking, but their attack speed as well. Like they'll swing at lightning speed to hit you. They're quite literally Hammerites that have been turned undead, so they are super zombies. Although interesting, they use swords and not hammers, which I feel like would have been more thematically appropriate for them. But I hate them, and their constant whispering is awful. That's probably a light switch. I'm not going to turn that on. I have 5 of these things. I got one of them. And yeah, their alerted sounds are okay. Oh, come on. I damaged him a little bit with that mine. Okay, thank God. I damaged him pretty good with that mine. Thankfully, they are not like zombies. They will not get back up once you kill them. But their alerted sounds are creepy. Like they'll literally mention you by name. They'll literally say, "Join us, Garrett," and it's like, oh, gee, don't say my name. I hate that. Holy water? I haven't used any yet. I'm doing pretty well in terms of items. I'm not really using as many as I thought I'd need. Oh, is that the Serpentile Torque? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Thought it looked kind of bracelet-y. So it was hidden here in this back passage that you could only see at the top of a bridge if you're looking in the right direction. It is not a light switch. It is a broken light switch. Light switch sucks. I'm going to put the key back. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, duh. Got to lock the door. There we go. Now when the previous owners get back, they can rest assured knowing that the front door is locked. So obviously nobody broke in. See, I'm a good housekeeper. I know how to. Ooh, ow! I know how to keep things safe and sound. I still need to get a ton of loot. I have. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about the whole. Still sleeping? Okay. The whole. You can't see what's on the bottom right of my screen. This is the Serpentile Torque when it got looted. You can see on the bottom right, it looks. Yeah, I can see like a snake, Ouroboros sort of thing going on. Okay. My face back on because that's what you're all here for. Hopefully. If not, I'll be wounded. Oh, okay. I was hearing footsteps, but it was the fire spirit. I think that's nearby. I really am wondering. Okay, that's that. Where is that graveyard? I swear I vaguely remember that there's an actual graveyard somewhere around here. That's why it's marked on the map, but I can't seem to find it. No, that's the cathedral. That is the cathedral. Yeah, it's Aldale Street, so... What's that? I swore I heard... Can I jump up there? I swore I heard a Burrick walking around. Yeah. Up on this, and then... Aha! Oh, bones. Ooh, necklace. Necklace, nothing else? I guess somebody crawled up here to try to survive and then starved to death. That kind of sucks. Well, see, they're all bones. Like, did they decompose that fast, or did they get eaten up there? Who knows? Can I... Oh, grab that. Thank you. Okay, that's the cheese and market stuff. Yeah, so it's supposed to be past this market street. Is where the... Supposedly where this... Oh, is it? Can't seem to get past here. See, that looks like it's it, maybe. But I need to figure out... Can I climb up? No, that doesn't look like I can really get up there. Confusion, confusion, confusion. I don't see anything up in there. Or anything up there as near as I can tell. I don't think I can even fit through those slats. Seem a little bit too thin. There was a hole over here. Can I go down here? Oh, that's where the fire spirit is. I don't want to bother him. Ooh, landmine. Awesome. Just sitting there, okay. Oh, door over there. I think have I not been up here yet? Yeah, I haven't been up here yet, okay. Leap down here. Open this door. What do you got for me in here? Ah, okay. Yes. Yes, here we go. Let's carefully jump. And then jump. And then anger a spider. No, 2 spiders. Wonderful. Aha, more loot. Getting pretty close to the amount I need to steal. The Watchman's Grave. Oh, yeah, this is something related to the expert difficulty. You have to, I think, drop some lucky coins in the Watchman's Grave or something like that. I don't see any actual loot left in here. So noisy. Hissing spiders. Are there spiders that actually hiss? I feel like there's got to be at least one. I know there are some insects that hiss. So I feel like a spider could hiss. I thought that was going to be a solid object. I guess not. Hopefully I have some health potions left. Okay. 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 Let's figure out what's going on here. This is this the one that's... Yes, that's the solid one. That one's not. So clearly some sort of door action going on here. I don't remember what we got in the chest. I think it was like a breath potion or something. Let's see. A key symbol, okay. It's like I vaguely recalled something to do with that statue, but I couldn't activate anything over there. Can I climb up on top of this very carefully? That was close. It's not even sticking in technically, but the hitbox is large. This doesn't look like I'm supposed to be up here, so no. Careful. Good enough. Do I light the torches? I can light torches. Oh, that worked. Awesome. I had to light the torches. Okay. I feel like there should have been... I bet I missed it. There's like a readable or like a book or a scroll or something that gives like a cryptic clue. I should have known. Okay. Spooky.
Looks like this place was built by my old pals, the Keepers. I wonder what they're hiding in here.
Is there... Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so to use the statue pieces. Can only weigh down one at a time, though. Is there another heavy object around here somewhere that I can use to weigh down? There's gotta be. I can find like a crate or... Ah! Big rock. Come to Papa. I don't know how I'm climbing these walls and running around so spryly while carrying a giant boulder in my hands, but there we go. Classic. Excellent way of hiding things. That is weirdly textured. That's probably... I'm going to quick save and see what happens. Yep. Yep. I knew it. I could tell just by the way it was textured that it was something bad. I could tell that's weirdly textured too. I'm going to quick save. Just leaning. I'm going to do it from the other side so it doesn't look so weird. It's me stretching my neck forward to pick this lock across this very obvious pressure plate on the ground. Quick save and hope I don't die. Oh, it's supposed to come over and squish you as you unlock the door. Okay, that's kind of clever. All right. It's just a lamp. Okay. Ooh, okay. Keeper Andrus, we are relieved to hear that you have successfully contained the destruction. It was for just such a contingency that the elemental wards have been saved these many years, and we support your decision to use them now, as the peril that you have described is grave indeed. I think the peril is outside the graves. I mean, look at all the zombies everywhere. We urge you to hide the talismans with great care, as their discovery could lead to another such catastrophe. We worry also that your actions have exposed the truth of our existence to the world, which we must not allow. Yours in knowledge, Keeper Lucas. Key, another key, okay. Keeper Lucas, we have received word of your fears, and we understand and indeed share them. We did not lightly take the decision to involve ourselves in this matter. However, we believe that we were compelled to act. We're the trickster, not opposed. Okay. He could bring destruction upon the entire city and upon us as well. We have endeavored to conceal our efforts as best we can. I can only hope that we have been successful. Yours in knowledge, Keeper Andrus. Okay. The trickster has been mentioned. Don't like that. Is that still trying to squish me? Oh, it's going back slowly. Can I pick the lock? Is it the key that I just got? Yes. Ooh, what's this book say? Upon this map are the location of the elemental talismans, which alone can unlock the wards placed upon the cathedral door. Their locations are recorded here in the event that we may one day find it necessary to re-enter the cathedral. The portal key in the library must be used to access the Lost City entrance where the Talisman of Fire is being kept. The water talisman has been hidden in a shrine located in the caverns below the old quarter of the city. The Talisman of Air is being kept by the Hammerites, and the Earth Talisman was left to the Hand Brotherhood. Okay. So, rough map of the city. Old quarter. Okay. Okay. What are my new objectives? Oh, yeah, I got the portal key. Okay. I just need to get 1715 loot. So I'm still missing some loot that I need to find. Climb over the pressure plate trap. Thought you could get me. I could have easily blundered on one of those arrow traps. I totally forgot they were there and thankfully walked directly down the middle where I didn't die. Did I close that, or did somebody else close that? I don't remember that being closed. Okay. So, how much loot do I have? Let you guys see in the corner. I have a total of 1,665. We need 1,750. So, depending on what we grab, just 1 or 2 or 3 more pieces could be good enough for us. So, we need to go hunting around for any places we may not have yet explored. It's going to be a little difficult to do because... Oh, this is back to the cathedral. There's nothing really over there anymore for us to look at, but this place is difficult to navigate without an up-to-date map. So, okay, that's the grotto. This is the river there. It's back the side of the street. Hello, loot. Looking for you. I'm sure people who do 100% all loot, full ghost runs of this game are cringing right now. But I'm here for a good time, not a slow and laborious time. Don't get me wrong, I've done, you know, full loot runs, I've done ghost runs, I've done, you know, 100% Iron Man expert runs. But I wanted this series to be short enough that it's watchable and not make you feel like you're slogging through it with me. I shouldn't say slog. It's still fun, but it's a little less enjoyable to watch, I would say, compared to a more action-oriented adventure. Oh. Oh, I'm so close. 1715. I need like one more piece of loot, and I'll complete the objective. Just one more, please, sir. 1765. Hell yeah. Ooh, can I grab this before it ends? Yes, I did. Right before it ended. I don't even know what my total was. We'll see in a second. 1865 out of, Jesus, 200. Sorry. 2,835. I'm sure if I explored that area that I clearly hadn't been in yet before doing the keeper stuff, because that ticked off the objective for escape with your, or no, they got rid of the exit the ruins. They just wanted you to get the portal key. So it could have very well ended if I had gotten all the loot I needed beforehand, and then gotten the portal key, would have ended right there. So I missed quite a bit of loot, but 1865 isn't terrible. That'll be enough for, you know, you'll get your essentials like healing potions and flash bombs and like one or two rope and moss arrows, and that's basically all you ever need to buy. I really did not use like most of the items I purchased. I used a couple flash bombs, and then I had the one fire arrow I used, I just grabbed off the floor. So, and I started off with like 4 or 5 of those things. So, I did pretty well on the equipment front. I did not find myself running out of things super quickly. 52 minutes, not too hard. I was a little tense the entire time, I will admit, but talking out loud definitely helps compared to playing quietly in a dark room by yourself. Bodies discovered by enemies 1. I'm guessing like a zombie or something, or like I think at one point a Burrick stumbled upon another Burrick that I knocked out. So, I guess a body was discovered, but who are they going to tell? The city watch? Like, they're not going to believe a Burrick. I mean, if they were, like, that'd be an interesting conversation. Very gassy conversation, but there we go. We survived the old quarter. Obviously super dilapidated, super is starting to like get overgrown with like ivy, and there were like leaves everywhere, and it's kind of hauntingly beautiful in a way. I kind of like the aesthetic of civilization being like overgrown and stuff like that. I kind of love that in fantasy and stuff, when you come across some ancient city that's just like overgrown and stuff. There's something very beautiful and poignant and poetic, and I'm sure you can go into length about the reasons why, but for me it's just pretty, you know. It's beautiful to look at. Again, more weird magic stuff. We're dealing with elemental talismans. We're dealing with some sort of keeper plot that the keepers know about, and they're trying to keep on the down low, but it seems that they're so focused on keeping it on the down low that they're willing to risk taking proper measures against whatever is inside that cathedral, because they don't want to get found out. They don't want to be known to the world, but that comes at a cost of not being able to use their full resources, I think. It's sort of what I surmised from those few ending notes that we read. I wish there was a few more like readables and stuff like that of like the history of this quarter. I felt like I remember reading some of them. Maybe it was in the area that I had missed, but there's just a lot of hidden and blurry and vague lore about the city, that even the more you uncover it, you just kind of end up uncovering more questions as a result. It's definitely not a situation where you can learn everything you want to know and then you're done. You learned everything. Like, no, there's more. There's definitely more. And it's kind of funny to think that there's this, you know, big wall that they erected, and then like right there on the other side of that wall are probably like living people, like actual city streets, and they're going about their day-to-day business with just a wall between them and the undead. And again, like the idea that it hasn't been super long in terms of you know, history, and yet still it's shrouded in mystery. History and mystery, there you go. I just think it's really cool just to see the fact that you'll never really get all the answers. You'll never get the true full story. And it just always leaves you wanting more, but like in a good way, not in a unsatisfactory way. At least for me, it always just felt like a mystery that you want to crack, but you just don't have the tools to do it. And so you're always stuck wanting more. You want to crack that mystery, but you just can't, and it's so tantalizingly close. But for now, it seems that we have a new task ahead of us, and that is unlocking the cathedral with these magical talismans. And now we need to actually grab those talismans. So thank you so much for joining me again, and on the next few videos, I guess we're going to be going treasure hunting for some wacky magical talismans. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.